on that
purple hair got them faggots on your back.
Yes.
Man. You screaming gang, gang.
Do you think Tekashi rather be at local Flip That Bread Radio right now on a Sunday in Valdosta, Georgia, than in the damn federal holding whatever he at, because he ain't been sentenced yet, right? Yeah. So take heed to this, man. Y'all pay attention to this.
Shout out to Goals Over Goals, man,
so
for the shirts.
Goals
Over Goals, man.
Like what I'm saying. Yeah. The people you idolize, we look at Meek Mill, Pee Wee Longway. Them boys ain't trapping no more.
Right. Nah.
They're taking their experiences.
That really ain't meant to, that ain't really meant to.
You telling, you stealing money, you smoking your own product, you breaking the rules of what real niggas said. Right. And that's why niggas getting killed, getting shot in the fucking head.
And our rules have been, the rules I came up with have been diminished.
So speak on that, Pep, a little bit, man, how you actually transition out of that, you know what I'm saying, out of that behavior, like, you know what I'm saying, because you talk a lot about it in your music as far as things that you actually endured and had to go through. So coming actually from the bottom, you know what I'm saying, and being as blessed as you are now, you know what I'm saying, how did you remain and keep from like going too far, so to speak? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
how did you pay attention to the signs, you know what I'm saying?
My situation and my experiences are 70% of Black America. Single mother, no father in the household, and let me say this, kids need their daddy. They need him. You feel what I'm saying? So my mom was always working 2-3 jobs. I had because people still trying to be free. But you know, her brothers was pushing the product out of there. A lot of people I grew up in my neighborhood with, mamas was a product of what my uncles did. Mama's on dope. So, you know, my mama was still in her right mind, you feel me? Like, my mama would work 2-3 jobs, you know, had dope boys that want to talk to her and made sure her son was fresh. So, I go to school with these nice-ass clothes. Not fresh as hell. You feel me? That's why I'm to this day how I am. It ain't that I'm trying. This is what I am.
That's in you.
You see what I'm saying? And I go back home and sleep in the same room, share a room with my mom. And think that I was better than other kids because of material shit that a person can take from me. You see what I'm saying? My daddy always told me, son, money don't have no owners. It has just spenders. How do you own something that somebody can take from you?
Big fact.
The concept of owning is you can't take this from me. You see what I'm saying? So I would think that I was better than other kids because of the clothes I wore, but
and the attention you was getting.
I would catch the bus to school, walk to school, come back home, share a room. My mom, we didn't even have fucking cable in my grandma's crib. We couldn't afford it. Rent high.
So it was ABC, NBC,
you see what I'm saying? My grandma sleeping on the couch, sacrificing sleeping on the couch so me and my mama can have a room. So in my heart, and that's why I say we're keeping it real with yourself. I'm fresh, and people like, that nigga fresh as fuck. But when, in my heart, I know I gotta go back. I'm ashamed to even invite you to my crib, nigga. Cause I'm sharing a room with my mama. Like, we sleeping in the same bed, bro. I'm 12, 13 years old. You see what I'm saying? So, my mama was always knowledgeable. My mama always wanted better. I remember walking to the bus stop vividly. We catching the bus. We catch the 2 bus, and she'll go to work. I'm going to Rainbow Park Elementary. It's called a Triangle in Opalaka. Heavy dope area, you feel me? I'm walking past dope fiends. I'm seeing people get thrown in the river, people dead on the news. Like, I'm walking past this shit every day, and I'm thinking in my head, like, boy, I like to find the things in life. I don't fuck with this hood shit like that. This shit cool to rap about, but bro, this ain't living. You see what I'm saying? So my mama always kept me real around it because on them Christmas breaks, we coming to Atlanta to stay with my uncle. We coming to Georgia to Valdosta every now and then. I probably came to Valdosta twice. Because my granddaddy them old land up here. So we'll have like little family reunions and shit. I'm like, bro, I want a house like that.
And that's big that you say, not to cut you out, that's big that you say your granddaddy owned land though.
Real
talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because a lot of people around here ain't owning land. You know what I'm saying?
Owning, bro.
But go ahead and continue, my bad.
So I'm thinking in my head, like, you know, I really want to have my own room. Fuck clothes. Because them shit deteriorate. You get older, you can't even wear them no more. I want something that's worth saying I'm having. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want my mama to have a car. I don't want to catch the bus. People laughing at me and my mama walking. Some days we missing the bus. Y'all know about them times you ain't getting to the bus stop early enough. You missing that motherfucker. You gotta walk, bro. Sweating. I'm coming in class sweating, musty as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? Fresh though. So it's like, what are your real priorities in life? Do you want your kids to grow up and say, hey, I had a good life because I had nice clothes? Or you want your kids to say, I had a good life because I had good things? Not saying my mama was a bad mother.
Right.
She definitely wasn't because she don't stepped up to the plate. She bossed up right now. But grind is what's gonna get you there, not pretending. And feeling like you're a good father because you buy your kids nice shoes and shit. When they get 16, like, you could buy your kids all the J's in the world. They fresh as fuck. You posting pictures, 400 likes.
Yeah.
But when they get 18, they still taking out loans for school.
Yeah.
So what did you really do as a parent?
And not only that, but
spoil them, you spoil them.
Yeah,
that's what we do.
Yeah,
I'm caught up in that. Because I never had a daddy,
bro.
right. I never had a daddy, so I try to give my kids everything I didn't have. And sometimes I look back and I can speak on this.
Yeah.
I'm creating monsters.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm creating lazy people, bro.
Because they get a sense of entitlement.
Because they got their hands out. They know daddy gonna do it.
Yeah.
And that's one of the main reasons why I started hustling, because I remember my mama telling me, she said, JT, and you know, my nickname, my childhood name was JT.
Right.
You feel me? They said, JT, it's gonna be a time where God gonna tie my hands. I'm not gonna be able to do for you. And that day came.
Yeah.
And I'm so used to having nice shit. I'm like, fuck, my mama ain't doing what the fuck I'm gonna do. Hopped in the street.
Right.
Because now people know me as, oh yeah, my uncle always told me some shit, and listen to these words I tell you. He said, I don't never want to have an image, because you either gonna have to risk losing it or risk die protecting it. When you got an image, when people the people know you as being fresh, and that's all you care about. And now it's the real world. Now you 17, 16 years old, mama can't do for you like she could because you a grown ass fucking man. What you gonna do to keep them J's on your feet? Or keep these clothes on your
And
back?
that's a hard thing to deal with if you ain't got the strong mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
To know how to, you know what I mean, that it ain't all, like how you say it ain't about all that. You know, having the newest whip or the nicest clothes.
I had to learn that. I had to learn
that. You making
bro.
payments.
Now I look. See,
For real.
now I look at price tags. Right. When I was in the street, I didn't look at no price. I thought looking at a price tag was a sucker, man. I put it up on the counter and whatever it came up to, that's what it is.
You making that man rich.
Yeah.
But you know what? Even the rich, right, look at price tags. They may not look at price tags on a pair of shoes that we wear, but when they go buy a crib or let's say the new Lambo, you best believe they're looking at their price.
See, how can you say you have money
what I'm
when you constantly spend it?
See, I want to add to your story, Pep. And I'm glad, man. Like, man, it's so much about you that I can relate to, and you're a jit. You know what I'm saying? That's Florida word. Up under me, right? You're a jit. You're a jit.
You come from that word,
but yeah. No, we shortened it.
Yeah, we shortened everything in Florida.
So what I mean by that, you could have went either way. Meaning, I never had a father. See, you speak about not having a father in the household, but then you also say, my daddy said so. You had a daddy, somebody tutor. My daddy could be at Flip That Bread Radio right now. I don't know who he is. So I could have used that, and a lot of my homeboy, what you said 70%, 80%, 90% of my friends never had daddy. Right? So some of them use that. So when they had kids, they say, well, I ain't have no daddy, F it, right? I took that and said, whenever I have kids, I'm going to be a better father or a father that I never had. So I thought it was all about giving my kids the world, everything, anything that they could want, I try to provide for it. You feel me? So I could have went either way. I could have said, well, I ain't never had no daddy, so I'm going to go get this girl pregnant and let her, I couldn't do that. So it could make you a savage or it could make you a better person, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it made me a better person, bro.
Yeah.
God has blessed me.
Or break you.
Yeah, God has blessed me tremendously because I stepped to the plate and did right. It took me to go to prison one time, right? Once. I went. I'm not hiding that fact, right?
Yeah.
But I ain't never went back no more. Drop a bomb for that. I got a lot of partners that ain't gonna never get out of prison. I got a lot of partners that been to prison 4, 5, 6 times.
And I can have you speak on that really, because I can actually, because see, a lot of the problem is really, and this is something that Chopper talks a lot about, is this the way the system has us programmed, right? It has us programmed to the point where a person get out of prison, you know what I'm saying, and then now they may want to do right, try to find them a job, but they got their felony on their record, and even though they say that, okay, they can't discriminate you, but we all know that's bullshit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? There's certain jobs you ain't gonna qualify for, you know what I'm saying, because you have a felony. They're not even gonna want to hire you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But see, listen, I got
So
an
now
amazing,
he goes back into the same cycle.
I got an amazing story that's gonna sum all that up. What changed my mind was first God. You know what I'm saying? I finally got on my knees and prayed in prison. The whole time I was in prison, I never prayed. I was just thugging it out or just doing the time. When I actually prayed, because I felt like I was going to die in there. I had told you this.
Yeah.
I had a spirit come over me and the devil said, man, look at you. You finna die in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got on my knees and God opened them doors up for me. But so first of all, God. Second of all, was me changing. Third of all, was my parole officer. I had a good one.
Yeah.
Can't say all
And
these
see,
folks
now,
bad.
let's pause right there.
Yeah.
That's a key factor. reacted to it. That's a part of the system. See, this is the thing. Like a lot of the times, you know what I mean, you get thrown different I'm gonna say curveballs and stumbling blocks. Like like how you said, he had a good parole officer. A lot of those parole officers and probation officers, like I know here in Lowndes County for a fact, misdemeanor probation is worse than felony parole or felony probation.
Because it's all about the bread.
It's crazy.
It's the payout you out of here.
Boy, they send you back so quick.
It's like rent a center.
Yeah.
That's how I take it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't pay for that furniture, they come in to pick up their stuff, right? So I always went in and out of jail on probation because I felt like I was their property. But what I want to say this, my parole officer, I forget his name, it's been so long ago, but he told me this, I'll never forget this. He looked at my charges, all my record. I'm a dope boy, I'm not a gangster. Let's get that out of the way. Never was with the gangster shit. My partners were gangster. I'm a dope boy. I like money, I like finding things.
Yeah. He
say, Brez, you know what Atlanta say about you? I say, what's that, sir? They say, with your age and your race and your charges, it's like a bet. They betting that you will be back in prison within a year. He says, is you gonna be the 1% that make it out, or you gonna prove these people right? And that put a spark up under me. I say, damn, they already telling me they ain't even giving me a chance, bro.
Let you out.